First of all, the voting experience, because like I said, this is my first time.
I'd be laughing in
bro.
that
I was
cubicle.
standing in a little box, uncomfortable as fuck. I'm like, dog. Honestly, I'm just trying to get the fuck out of here.
I came right there to do, bro. I'm good, lad. That's some shit I honestly don't care about.
Black attitude.
I'm like, nigga, Biden got my vote. That's all that matters.
I'm out of here.
Podcast, episode 7, season
5.
I'm testing y'all.
Oh, is that a quiz?
Episode 7. I'm testing y'all.
You know I've been here with it.
Gotta be up on
Endo's on it.
You know I've been here with it.
So episode 7,
might be getting
season
fined.
5. My amigos and amiga is in the building. But it's a lovely day. It's a lovely day to be black.
Yes, sir.
It's a lovely day to be. Yeah, you got the Black Lives Matter. It's a lovely day to be an immigrant in America. It's a lovely day to be, what else? Who else? A Muslim in America.
Everyone
it's a
won
beautiful
today.
day.
Everyone but the Trumps and the Trumpettes. So
Oh shit.
And the Trumpers.
She coming spicy today.
The Klan lost today.
Yep.
Proud
Boys.
Yeah.
Proud Boys.
Not the Klan, bro.
The Klan and
damn, they
the
look
Proud
gonna come
Boys.
for us.
No, they lost today.
let them niggas come for me.
And as you see, we're all having fun. But before we get into all that, I wanted to kind of understand. I'm your host, F.A.Zell, by the way. Shout out to our YouTube viewership, SoundCloud listenership, Spotify listenership, Apple Music
the
listenership,
weirdos.
or Apple Podcast listenership, and all the weirdos on Google Play. Like, honestly, if you listen to a podcast on Google Play, we don't judge you. We love you. But that's just a little weird. And obviously, you know, we do hope everyone's doing well out there. As you see, we have the hand sanitizer here. We got to stay Rona-free. Keep the hands clean. Wear your mask. We've all been COVID tested. My man's out here, Gids, working on a cure when he's not potting. Just know that. I just want y'all to know that at home.
He's not joking.
Yeah, I'm not joking. I'm serious. But wanted to properly introduce the rest of the crew. To the right of me.
Do I need to introduce myself, bro?
Usual suspect in the building.
It's your boy
suspect.
G. It used to be Gids, but like Handel said the other time, it's G now.
It's G.
Your boy G in the house.
You done moved on. And he got the jean jacket on. I see that boy.
Nigga
He
stupid.
moving different today.
The jean
There's no
jacket.
dates this time, but yeah, you know, I
He
came through the
moving different.
jean jacket. I'm in the house.
We got. I'm gonna say the guest. Hold up, but I'm gonna skip to my man, the other usual suspect, the right hand man. Been with us since season 3. Really appreciate this dude. Go and introduce yourself.
What up, people?
Or reintroduce yourself.
You
I
know
hope
what
so.
it is. It's your boy Flacco. I'm still here. We back.
still
Episode
here,
7.
I'm still here.
Still here.
Oh,
Ooh.
and I'm back now.
Ooh.
Boom shots. Hey, Dom, I know you listening to this. Drop some gunshots in this part. But listen, shout out Dom. We don't have a nickname for him yet, but we gonna figure it out. And then lastly, the lovely.
Save the best for
She got
last.
so many great reviews from her coming back on. We're considering making her a full-time member.
Of course.
She doesn't represent the entire women community, as
all.
she says that she
At all.
represents herself. And in 2020, we aspire to be like-minded, and not think in such a uniform way. Think of in a singularity basis. You know
Have
what
an
I'm saying?
independent mind.
Free think. The great,
I know where you're going with this.
the Haitian queen herself. Make 2 what was it? Banan pieces. All at once. I seen her free banan pieces. She was celebrating when Biden won the election.
That's my man, bro. Tits out for Biden.
What's another title? Oh man. What's another title for UK?
I don't like titles. I just, let what I say speak for itself. I don't really know how to introduce myself. I just
You just say
I just kind of exist.
Do you carry that into relationships too? No titles?
Don't do that. You know I don't date.
Oh,
Don't do that.
It said
and
relationships, no title.
for what it's worth, we do as you have. If you couldn't guess it already, the incredible K is in the building. We appreciate you
I don't
sharing
think
your
people
time
know
with
my
us.
actual
Insert
name.
claps. Insert
said
claps.
what?
Insert
I don't think
claps.
people
They
know my
definitely know.
name.
They definitely know. They definitely know.
No, I
They
don't
know
think
your
they know
name.
my real name.
I don't know
Oh.
your name.
You don't know my real
I
name.
don't like last time I said, "What's
Can
your
I
name?"
say
You're
it?
like, "K."
Can I say it?
If you can pronounce it right.
Oh, I wasn't pronouncing that.
I think you.
it's
Yeah.
Kashia.
Yes, but
Kashia.
like less dramatic. It's Kashia.
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 Like Cash App.
Yes. Like Cash App.
Shout out, Tommy.
Cash App.
But yeah, nice for you to drop by, spend some time with us on this wonderful Saturday. We got Invisible Man. I don't know what he's doing. That boy watching anime in the back.
Definitely watching anime
Nigga should
in
be
the
on the
back.
camera, but I don't know what he working on. But he watching anime in the back. Nigga got a do-rag on, headphones, and he still
has
got
the kappa on,
He
though.
got wired headphones at that in
Oh.
2020. But you know what? It's all good. Chill out. But no, shout out to him. Really appreciate the hard work he's putting in. And thank you guys for joining us today. If you haven't guessed it already, or if you're living under a rock, Joe Biden is what number is it now?
47.
Well, we're gonna say he's 45 because we didn't really
40.
count the last presidency.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna
Wow,
say
it's like that.
45.
As
even
you can
though
see,
we
K's with the
know
energy
Wow, it's
today.
like that.
K got all the energy.
46.
But he's the 46th elect president. We just got that news today. It's been a circus this past couple of days with people like sweating bullets in regards to, is Georgia going to flip? Pennsylvania going to flip?
Georgia flip.
Is Nevada
Is
going to
Nevada
flip?
still counting?
Yo,
Yeah,
them
they might
niggas
be.
still.
They might be.
But yeah, so Joe Biden.
Niggas was on Twitter said, "Fuck Nevada, bro. You don't even need that."
Listen. Round of applause. Can we all give a round of applause right
Yeah,
now?
for
Joe
sure.
Biden. Our new president. Damn, Invisible Man.
We got to shout out
put
Kamala
an
Harris
emphasis
too.
in
I
that
know,
class.
Yo. We got to
Wait,
shout out
huh?
Kamala Harris too. She's the first female
First female, yes.
vice president,
Person of color,
person of
black,
color in the White
Jamaican.
House.
Correct.
So she's doing big things.
And on this day, although I have some bones to pick with Camilla.
Me too.
On this
Kamala.
day though, Kamala, I'm sorry.
Or is it Kamala?
Kamala.
It's Kamala.
Yeah,
Kamala Harris.
It's
Oh.
Kamala.
Although I have some bones to pick with her, on this day,
Me too.
a black woman should be celebrated for making it this far.
absolutely.
I will not let you just
I
say
mean,
black.
also we also
she's
held
mixed.
the election. We carried the whole election
Niggas
on
said
our back.
she's black.
mixed.
She's black.
I'm
She's
speaking.
Oh, go ahead, kid. Go ahead.
See
Yeah.
what
like
I
the
did
cam-
there?
yeah.
Shout out to Kamala. I'm saying black women just carried the election. Just saying. I just feel like I have to say that.
Yeah,
True,
I
true,
agree.
true,
I agree. I definitely agree with that. But yeah, Joe Biden, the next president, will go around. Obviously, we all pretty much have similar feelings, so it doesn't have to be too long-winded. But Endel, give some thoughts when you heard the news.
I mean, I wasn't shocked. I was just like relieved, like finally, like
We finally got it.
Finally got it. Like it's over now. It's really not over yet, but it's a good sign. I think it's a time of celebration for sure.
Yeah.
But also, like I feel like we can't celebrate for too long. Like I feel like now it's like, all right, now the work has to get done.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, yes, we achieved the goal of, getting that man out of the office, but now the real work has to start. So we enjoy it while it lasts, but eventually it's time to, now he's got to deliver on those promises.
Yeah, and to kind of just speak on that, I think it's very important. And I said this last week or 2 weeks ago now. The most important thing for me is black people, and that goes for black men and black women.
Yeah,
and black children, which should be most important. And the reason why I say that is because at the end of the day, I think now that we've gotten here, and this is a platform, and this is a president that black people, us as a community, wanted, obviously, over Donald Trump. I think it's important for us to also hold his feet to the fire and make sure that he delivers for our community.
and that's why. And I'm not like, and again,
And I'm not saying that he won't.
Yeah,
I'm just saying
me
that
either.
it's important that happens.
Right. I'm not saying that he won't either, but like at the same time, I'm more confident that he will deliver on those promises because of the vice president that he has with him as well. Because I know she don't do that bullshit. Like she's gonna, you know what I mean? Like keep him on that straight line. Like, listen, we said this, we're gonna do this, or at least put in our best foot forward to make sure this gets done.
Correct.
So we got to see, what the next few years is gonna look like, and take it from there.
Yeah, I like I said, I just hope it's not forgotten throughout history. I hope history just doesn't repeat itself with presidents in regards to getting the black vote when it matters and only coming around in 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all my hope is. But Kay, I know you're very excited, bringing that energy, that positive energy. I know Kay was very excited, and when
she had the Casamigos
I'm already on shots. I've taken
10
shots
a.m.
before I had breakfast.
when Kay,
So I was amped.
so when I got the news, the number one thing I thought about is, oh, Kay's gonna be here today, and I know Kay was like so anti-Trump that she's gonna just. So tell us how
I've
you
actually
feel.
calmed down, but
Oh, we
now
saw
it's
the- we saw the IG post.
I was
Yeah.
amped this morning. I was very excited, and then part of me was like, white people might actually like,
Go crazy.
yeah.
That's the thing.
It's like so much excitement, and then you're like,
Did anyone else get that post? It definitely a foreigner created this, trying to stir up the pot. Just a post in regards to like the NAACP has like put out a notice. Of
Oh, yeah.
people
Bro, my
kidnapping.
mom sent that to me,
and then,
bro.
And at the bottom it goes share.
Yeah.
I was sitting there like.
On some WhatsApp shit.
I'm not saying, and mind you, I'm not saying that the
Bro.
Proud Boys aren't upset and that shit won't pop off. I'm just saying the way it was happening, I was like, bro, this is some WhatsApp shit.
This is some WhatsApp shit. My mom sent it to me the other day.
Yo, is this
Like,
happening
no
to like
bullshit.
all the black mothers and black
Bro,
fathers?
I think
like,
we all got that same. we all
I didn't
got-
get. Well, I haven't checked
You
my
didn't get
WhatsApp
it?
yet,
Yeah,
but
you
when I
def
open
got
my
something.
WhatsApp,
When you
I'm
open your
firmly
WhatsApp,
gonna
you're
see
getting that a
My
couple
mom
times.
sent it to me. She knew I was gonna check WhatsApp. She sent it it's like through text, and I was like, all right.
Yeah, I mean,
shut
the whole
this.
house was
I'm
amped.
still
My
going
mom
out
doesn't
tonight.
drink, but
I saw your
said
mom was
she's
very
gonna
happy.
either have a beer or take a shot.
Yeah.
So we'll see how today goes.
Yeah, your mom looked very, very happy.
She
about
was
that.
she was crying. She was amped.
That's good.
My mom
She said,
also like
"Hallelujah."
got political like during this time around.
That's good.
Like she wasn't really like she was, but like she didn't like try to educate. Oh my god, that sounds so mean. My mom wasn't very political at
No,
first.
no, that's
but
fine.
lately she's really been into like getting herself educated.
No, and
like,
that's the
fixing
same for
herself.
me.
And she's a Christian woman, so I think she's peeping like some of the Christian values that the church have and that
Mm-hmm.
like Trump people believe in. Like she was kind of like, this isn't right. Like,
Yeah.
So I remember my mom shared my post about being pro-choice and about like love is love, and it's so interesting because you think Christians aren't like that,
So she's
Especially a
So-
Haitian
a
Christian.
Haitian Christian.
especially Haitian Christians.
Oh.
So when she liked that, I was
African
like,
Christians are the same way.
oh my god.
Yeah. So,
So
she's
she-
evolved a bit.
yeah, she's
opening
definitely,
up,
like,
more
hip.
progressive.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, she like takes pictures when I throw parties at the house. She's just chilling.
That's good.
She's
It's
chilling,
a
yeah.
beautiful thing to see our older folks kind of understanding and accepting like just the new world that we live in, and
Yeah.
them not trying to get in the way of that, as opposed to probably like 10 years ago where they were like, whoa, like yeah,
Exactly.
I'm not for that.
I mean, she's still kind of like, be careful when you guys go out, considering
absolutely.
everything. I have my mace on me, so try me.
You got that thing.
I got that thing.
You got that thing.
I heard her speaking French. What did she say? Like on your story, she said something
I don't
like,
even remember. She had so many stories, but she was basically like, "Buy Trump, buy Trump."
Yeah, you know it's
Yeah, she's
crazy.
entertaining.
You know it's
Say that
crazy.
once.
Kids be paying attention to our stories, bro.
Bro, I be
I'm
paying
starting to
attention.
peep that.
Commenting, I'm like,
I be
"Oh,
paying
you
attention.
clocking me."
I be paying attention. Even
So you,
Hendo.
so you
Oh,
clock
do you have
K's
a
story?
crush on Hendel?
You have a crush on Hendo? No. I appreciate black men looking fresh.
Thank you, brother.
So I try to comment them so they keep that shit up. You know what I'm trying to say?
Look at Kate hating ass over here.
Why? Oh, because
I just feel like Hendel's head is so damn big.
Invisible
head is
Man in the
not
back
big.
said he never got a compliment from you kids.
Bro, if you're wearing do-rags and that shirt, nah. If you step it up though, I'm real. I'd be like, yo,
Cat,
my
you're
G.
from Mystery.
I'd be like, my G.
It's okay. He needs a haircut.
I need a haircut too. You can diss me. It's cool.
No, but it's definitely a beautiful thing to see
Yeah.
people progressing. I just want to get Gibbs' thoughts. You know what I'm saying? What do you
Oh,
think
dude,
about this?
I never sleep, bro. So, like, one of the first things I put on Twitter is that, given the optics, obviously, I'm happy that Trump is getting out, Biden is coming in.
For sure.
It's a reset. But my follow-up tweet was like, now we're going to see if, how lobbyist interest is going to fare with, like, Black lives. Because you got to remember, when Biden was running the campaign, he got money from somewhere. the people with interest, and those people are gonna like make sure the interests are met. And
Everyone has an agenda.
depend-
He's a politician.
depend on what it is. Like, we also brought our interest, which was our votes and our voices. So how is that gonna fare with the money? And it's there to be analyzed.
Yeah.
So to me, observation starts right now.
Yeah. I think, like I said, I think Trump has done a lot, right? And I think people's thing is, and I guess it's true, you have to undo some of those curses, right?
Yeah.
And to do that, unfortunately for Joe Biden, he's going to inherit a lot of those things.
Yeah.
The same thing for when Obama came into
in,
office, and he had to inherit a lot of what George Bush did. So I think these next 4 years are going to be very interesting. I think the country is definitely in a better place. I think having somebody who has a political background is definitely better than what said that Donald Trump is. So I think it's going to be interesting. I hope we find a vaccine, even though I won't be partaking, honestly speaking, in a vaccine trial
My
for
public health pass is
COVID-19.
cringing.
I do hope we find a vaccine for those people who are wanting of a vaccine. And I think under this presidency, I think we will get that. And
Just so
it'll
y'all
be
know,
an agenda and a push
Biden
for
and
that.
Kamala are going to shut shit down the minute they get in.
I
We're
hope
going to
so.
be back to phase 0.
Honestly, I won't even mind.
I
Yeah.
won't either. It's cold, so we good.
I think
At this point, it doesn't like.
I think it's an
Yeah.
important thing to do. I think the president sending a message in regards to, I'm immune and just wrong information and having people just talk about nonsense. Quite frankly, I think that's some bad shit to get to do, especially to the less educated folks. Shout out Florida, because these motherfuckers.
On God.
These motherfuckers really voted Trump. These
Shout out to
motherfuckers really
Florida.
voted Trump, bro. Come on, dog. You've
Not
been in
all
this
of
shit.
Miami wasn't there. Palm Beach
No,
wasn't.
not all of Florida, but I'm just saying
Okay, you're
Florida.
saying
in
Florida
general.
minus
general.
that.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
it.
Minus the people that
Educated, shout out
voted
Florida.
Biden. You voting Trump after all this, bro? Come on, dog.
But what I think is we have to recognize what Florida is. Like after you step out of Miami, it's in the sticks, bro.
That's actually a fact.
Yeah, no, it is in the
Especially
sticks, but like,
Tallahassee,
Yeah.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, but you
like,
gotta be-
You're in the sticks, bro.
bro, you don't got, bro. Honestly, you could have been.
It's all white people.
You
Yeah,
could.
it's like Atlanta. The moment you
it's
step
not all
out,
white people. This
I mean, it's like
black
Georgia.
folks.
Yo,
when
black
you step
folks
out of
don't know,
Atlanta.
but-
There's black
You're
folks
in the
ready
sticks.
to
But people
fight for
forget
Trump.
because when people say Florida, they think of Miami.
Miami, yeah.
Like, they don't think of the other 90%.
I mean, for sure.
Yeah,
of
the,
Florida.
the countryside
Right.
where like there's nothing.
I
Same
remember
with
when
Georgia too.
I remember when I first got to Florida when I was a kid. I had knew nothing about. You learn something about me. I'm fucking terrible at geography, and I thought Miami was Florida. I was like, yeah.
Right.
I was like,
Well, you're
Miami.
Haitian, so that would make
Exactly.
sense.
Miami.
Exactly.
That's
I was like,
Miami.
Miami. They were like, nah, there's like Fort Lauderdale. There's like this. I'm
Yeah.
sitting there like, huh? They said there's Jacksonville. I was like, where?
Mine was even double that. I thought Disney was Florida.
Yeah.
Until a while when I grew up, I'm like, oh, Miami's Florida.
Miami's Florida.
And then later I'm like, wait a minute. What's
So,
going on here?
so it's just nice to see, just in regards to obviously Joe Biden being president. I think again the feeling is mutual. We're happy about that.
It feels safer. Your president's not calling Black
I wouldn't
Lives
say
Matter.
safer, but I
would
feel
say-
more calm knowing that
Okay,
I
fine.
have a man with some actual sense.
I still say
Yeah.
safer.
like in the office. You know what I mean? Like this nigga Trump will really just come up and just start spitting some bullshit, bro. Like every time he has a press conference or something, it's just like, yo, like, and it'd be funny too. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'd be laughing, but
No, eventually the laughter.
right, it's like, come on, bro.
Like
Like,
we need
give us
some
something. Give us something.
serious
Yeah,
stuff.
give us something like.
Yeah, correct. So I think at the end of the day, happy to see Joe Biden president, and I'm interested to see what happens for our community
For
moving forward.
Do you know something that has been really weird for me?
What's up?
When Trump was like kind of gonna run at the beginning, I was kind of looking forward to an outsider, like someone outside of politics coming into politics, because the two-party system could be toxic. It
Oh,
could
you
be
wanted Kanye?
No. I mean, they're I mean, apart people.
You see K pulling up from half court.
Here's the thing. People like right away say Kanye, but if you check the ballot, the Green Rainbow Party's on there, and the Libertarian Party is on there.
Yeah.
So I don't know why people give Kanye flack for running too.
I
Like
didn't give him flag. I'm just saying, like, you were thinking of someone way out. Like,
Well,
Kanye.
but like I'm saying at the beginning, before Donald Trump was president, I was kind of like, I was kind of excited, like, hey, an outsider is gonna come in. I knew Trump was about the antics and stuff, but I felt like an outsider going in and finding out how the establishment works.
Yeah.
He would probably like, invade it in the right way and do things for, normal people. But then he got in and aligned Republicans and aligned with racists. It doesn't matter like how the optics look, because some people want to say, oh, he's just getting votes from racists, but it's like you just don't do that. You don't do the wrong thing to try to get to the right thing.
Visible Man.
It's weird
Is it
that
focused? Okay.
yeah, it's weird that it went all downhill, because like I've always been excited about an outsider getting into the establishment, because no matter how much you like the Democrats, like you see what they do with superdelegates, they basically pick who they want. Like when we're trying to vote for a candidate, like with the whole my man from Vermont, like trying to get Bernie in and stuff like that, they basically like use like superdelegates to be like, nah, we don't want Bernie.
Yeah.
When the people spoke,
Correct.
So it's like, I think about things like that, and I want an outsider, to go into politics and find out like, oh, so you guys established and you have interest in this, what you're doing. Well, like, fuck that. We're working for the people.
Yeah.
And I was excited. I thought Trump was gonna do that, but then
I think no, that's absolutely
It's
not.
like Wyclef being president for Haiti. I feel like that would have been successful.
Yo, I forgot he even ran for
Stop
president
it.
at one
just saying.
point.
But I think and I was thinking about this as I was voting. Shout out, that was my first time voting. And I think the number one thing.
Drop a clues bomb for Kirk.
But I think the number one thing, as I was voting, I thought to myself, it's not that I'm voting for Joe Biden because I'm voting against Trump.
right.
And it's not that I'm voting for Joe Biden
you're voting for Joe.
because I like his policies or
Right.
I'm very familiar.
Right.
And I think this guy's he is going to be the greatest president. But I'm voting for Joe Biden because at the end of the day, I know with him in office, the life of my family members and those around me, their lives will be better. Because especially when you're coming from an immigrant family where it's like, you end up learning there's some people that don't have papers. You end up learning that, things aren't the same for this person because they can't do certain things because they don't have papers. And having that privilege of being a U.S. citizen and understanding like, oh shit, like it's a privilege to have citizenship here because some of those things aren't afforded. Like my parents went through a lot just to get to the citizenship. And when I was younger, I used to always be like, I mean, what's so serious about a citizenship? And as I've gotten older, I realized like, oh no, like there's a lot of people that wish they could have voted. And for me not to exercise that right was kind of like a slap in their face. So me voting for Joe Biden is me trying to basically like open the door, hopefully, for the next generation that's to come. And on your point in regards to having a two-party system, I think, and as I was voting, I thought to myself, I think eventually we will have a third party.
We gotta.
I think it's going to be a thing where a third party comes up because it might be the millennials get old enough and decide, hey, we need a third party, and we come into power, and Gen Z right behind us. Millennials and Gen Zs, one thing that they're known for sure is breaking the rules.
Yep.
And I think you're going to see a world where there's more than just a two-party system, and I think it'll be for the better for America.
It will, man. It will, because like right now it's almost like the two parties are playing good cop, bad cop.
Yeah,
Basically.
Correct.
So sometimes you vote and you're not, you're kind of like, well, the Republicans are going to get in the House and be like, we're going to shut everything you're going to try to do down.
Did you guys even look at the other candidates?
I did.
You did,
I did,
right?
and I laughed.
I was standing. I was like in the thing. I'm like, wait,
I was like, who?
who?
All right.
But you guys know this is not the first time they've been on the ballots, right?
Who?
The other candidates.
Well, I mean, normally I don't look, but this time I was out of
right,
curiosity.
right,
I just
right.
looked and
I
was
read
like,
that sheet because, like I said, it's my first time, so I'm like taking the whole experience in.
Did you get a sticker?
So I'm reading this. I did get a sister. I didn't wear it. That's another
Hey, yo,
thing. Y'all are real
we're not
corny.
even gonna-
Y'all
no,
really
no.
corny.
Hold on,
Y'all
hold on.
niggas is corny. Listen,
Hold on.
the niggas that was posting I voted and were like on their faces, on their
Niggas was
shit.
putting
Y'all
that shit on some
niggas is
crazy-
corny. Y'all niggas were really hustling.
I'm irritated because
hustling
I didn't
clout.
get a sticker.
Niggas is clout chasing
Stop
because
it.
they voted, nigga.
yo,
Y'all niggas gotta
Yo,
stop that shit.
Someone had it in your beard, bro. I was like, stop.
Nah,
stop.
somebody
I was like,
put
bro,
out-
stop.
somebody put out-
You
That's-
guys are really voting hating. That is
y'all
their
niggas is-
validation
bro,
to say they
nah,
did their
nah,
part.
The niggas that was doing
That's how they
that's
feel
okay.
like they.
But
There's some niggas out doing it on their shirt to the side. Y'all niggas is
So now you
corny,
gonna tell
man.
niggas how to vote?
It's okay to vote.
It's okay to vote and say I voted.
I'm
Niggas,
all for
niggas
voting.
had the
I
sticker
didn't
like
get a
here,
Like
like
Nelly?
like
Yeah,
D-Wade,
like
D-Wade,
D-Wade and Nelly,
always-
over the top,
bro.
Bro, y'all
Stop
niggas
that.
had to stop. The niggas
Stop
was,
that.
Niggas,
I'm
bro.
just mad I didn't get a sticker. So I
Alright, yo,
think
that's
everyone
I
got a
have one. I
sticker.
didn't wear it.
Hey,
You want it?
whoever's running shit in Shirley, y'all niggas didn't give out no damn stickers, bro. Fuck y'all.
And I know Hendo would have been all over that sticker the way he's yapping.
Nah, bro. Honestly, bro, it's nasty. Yeah, it's just nasty. It's nasty
Clout
behavior
chase.
that needs to stop. It needs to cease. I'm tired. I'm tired of niggas
Stop that.
out here doing shit just for clout chasing.
Bro, I seen
purposes.
females posting a sticker just to show off their nails, bro.
Oh
Like, that
my!
shit-
Now you're
Nasty.
reaching.
It's
Hendo,
fucking-
you're
Now I'm dead. Yo,
reaching.
I'm dead ass.
We caught
I didn't
on.
get a sticker,
That's
so I
nasty.
had to physically draw out my own sticker to say
Oh,
I
I
voted.
saw that action.
I have to do it myself because I didn't
I
get a
did see
sticker,
that.
and Framingham doesn't
Nah,
respect
can't
me.
do that. But
I did do that.
But like I said though, at the end of the day, what's important is everyone exercised their right to vote. It was nice to see first time voters just such as myself, just doing exactly what our ancestors fought for.
Real talk.
I do.
Who voted yes for question one?
I'm not gonna
I don't
hold
even
you,
remember
bro.
question one.
I don't facts.
He definitely voted yes for question
I don't
one.
even
What was
fucking
it?
know.
What was it?
The car
It was
question.
I voted yes for question one.
The garage, the automobile thing.
So, for people to get like a full list of
Yeah.
like
Wait.
information on,
Yeah,
on
straight up,
vehicles.
Yeah.
I voted
Yeah,
yes.
I voted yes.
Straight up.
Yeah.
What was
Did
the
you vote
second
yes?
question
Didn't
again?
I voted yes.
Yeah, I voted yes.
Second question was about
It was about the polling system.
yes.
Polling system. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think I fucked
Like
that one up.
local.
No
Me too,
cap.
low key.
I mean, like,
I was reading through that motherfucker, but
that one was kind of tricky.
First of all, the voting experience, because like I said, this is my first
I'd be
time.
laughing and,
bro.
like,
I was
people go-
standing in a little box, uncomfortable as fuck. I'm like, dog. Honestly, I'm just trying to get the fuck out of here.
I came what I did to do, bro. I'm good. Like, that's what shit. I honestly don't
That's
care,
such
bro.
a black
I'm
attitude.
like, nigga, Biden got my vote. That's all that matters.
Yo, that's such a black attitude. Yo, I always tell my brother about this. Like, black people have, like, even though we're all different, we have something that's so similar about it.
bullshit, bro.
I knew all the questions that I researched, but right when I shaded in Biden, I was like,
you was done,
fuck
right? I'm
this,
like,
right.
nigga, I don't care
I
about
was
none of
like,
this
yo,
shit.
what am I doing here?
Yeah.
It's mad intimidating. They'd be like, you got to put it in this box, and you got to use this, and you
Right.
got to fill it in this
Yo,
way.
yo,
Don't
this-
seal it yourself,
Yes,
bro.
I'm like,
This lady was like to me, because I'm confused. I don't know what's going on, so I'm trying to give her the thing. She's like, no, I don't touch that. She's like, I don't touch that. I'm like, yo,
You're giving this control.
like, but it's crazy
Put that ass
because
on.
that's how people take it so serious.
Serious,
like
man.
it was almost to a point. Like I did not know it's rude to ask somebody who'd you vote for.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
That's rude.
But I think black people don't know that. I think that's a very
never knew
culturally.
that.
I think that's very like.
I do that
white.
all the time.
It's a
I think culturally that's very white. I think black people as
But
black
I
people,
would
you always
never.
just go, hey, who you
but
vote
honestly,
for?
like,
we treat that shit like what you get.
yeah,
Honestly,
yeah,
what you get?
I've never asked a white person who they voted for though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll get.
I ask
get
all my
upset.
white friends.
They will
I
get
ask
upset.
all of them.
Yeah.
They'll be like.
They will not be happy.
Yo.
Even if
No,
they don't
I
show
either-
it.
I either know exactly who you voted for, or I
Didn't ask.
don't. Like, if you don't, if we're not having a conversation about politics and who you voted for, I know you voted for Trump. You know what I mean? Like,
Or the people that are like, you can still be friends with people who are different, who have different opinions. Like, bro, you just say you like Trump.
Confessions,
It's
because
confessions.
okay.
white people, the thing about white people, they will tell you, "Oh, I'm voting for this
Black-
person."
yes.
If they're for black people,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
they will tell you.
Yeah.
But
Yo.
one person that don't tell you,
Is- yeah.
Yo, there's this Chappelle stand up where
Yeah.
he jokes about it, where he says like he went into a crowd of like white guys.
Oh, and
they were talking about how one was talking about how he was having sex with his wife, and he's like, yeah, I open it up, and then he goes, hey, who do you vote for?
Who'd you vote for?
And he goes, oh my God, you nasty. Don't ask
The funny thing is, he said in the Chappelle special, if you guys get a chance to see it, definitely funny as fuck.
Yo,
Watch
I thought it
it.
was funny.
He goes, you can tell who's gonna win the election just based off when you pull up and you see the lines. And he said, I saw pitchforks, I saw tow trucks in 2016. I said, Trump got this one. But
I mean, I'm grateful I didn't have to wait in like a 2 hour.
yeah, I
Oh, yeah, me
didn't have to wait out.
People there was this woman there who didn't register, and I felt so bad because I feel like people didn't really know that
understand.
they
Yeah,
weren't registered.
that's the other thing. Educate. We need to
Yeah.
have a system where it's like we can educate. Because I had to do my own research in regards to registering to vote and everything like that. Anytime I go into RMV, I'm always like that. Always ask me, you want to register? I'm like, just register. I'm not probably going to do it, but I'll just register to register.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I did because this year they had like a whole book. They're like, well, not this year. They always have it. But they had a whole book and they're like, hey, what's your name? You live there? Okay, you're registered. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I know some people that pulled up and they're like, oh, you're not registered. Go
Yeah.
home. And it's like, fuck.
But
so
I didn't know, even if you aren't registered, you're still able to register.
You can register there, yeah.
like
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's some people.
That's
There's
what
some people that
people.
just
A
up
lot
and
of people
left.
didn't know that though.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, people up and left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they love.
Because they're like, oh, you're not registered, and they're like, oh man, well, I gotta wait another 4 years.
Right.
You could have voted, but fuck it. Biden won, so yeah.
we lit.
Fuck it.
But switching gears a bit. I just want to briefly bring this up. I know Kay doesn't care. We discussed the NBA a bit,
yeah.
but we got
Yes.
great
Still
news.
playing?
Round of applause. NBA. We are back. We've agreed December 22nd.
Let's
We're
get it.
live.
Right before Christmas? You know,
Yep.
that's a little.
There's a reason.
There's a reason why. though.
Money.
It's,
So there's gonna be a
it's
good game on
it's
Christmas.
a boatload of
Yeah.
reasons why they're doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate it here.
And
love it here.
the thing is, the reason why that's done, and I love it as a fan, obviously NBA is coming back. But secondly, for the players, I know the players, some people that were in the bubble that played over the summer and into the fall were upset about it. But it's great for them because at the end of the day, they got money coming in.
Yeah.
Because you got a
They
Christmas
always have
game,
money.
Christmas
a lot of
games,
revenue.
bro. Yeah.
And it just overall, I'm happy. I'm happy that the NBA is back. That's all I wanted to say about that. And now we can move on to the segment.
And that resets kind of like the timeline, right?
Oh yeah. So back
It
to
does.
72 game season, by the way.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get the whole.
Are they
Yes.
still in the bubble?
72.
No, the bubble is done.
Yeah, I don't think they're
It's,
the
gonna
bubble
do a
is done.
it's at
bubble.
their arenas. Yeah, they'll be traveling and
They'll be
everything.
traveling and
But it'll be
everything.
empty
But there's
though,
not
right?
gonna be any fans
No,
as of right now.
I think as
So
the
they're about
season
to
goes
undo all
on,
that greatness.
the goal.
Well, they
the
can't
goal
do a whole
is,
season in a bubble.
No, absolutely not. The goal is to have a vaccine and have it out to fans and everything. And as the year goes on in 2021, they expect fans to be trickling in.
Well, why you mention that? You don't want to get the vaccine?
No, absolutely not. And the
Public
reason
health
why I
in
don't
you
want to
is
get the
like what? You said the
vaccine.
public
Never
I
got-
said the public health in me is screaming.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
public health is like what you guys say is like public health is not about you, it's about the public.
Yeah, it's about herd
Yeah,
immunity.
I knew- I
It's
knew
about
that.
herd immunity and silent victory.
Yeah. I knew
Correct.
they,
And
they
you-
have these sayings.
you know
yeah.
what I'm gonna
I
do?
listened to some of y'all conferences.
You know what I'm gonna
Because
do?
I'm like a farmer.
Okay.
Wear a
So we
mask
don't
and
like
sit
you.
my ass at home.
No, I mean I work.
Well, you're more of like treating. We're more of like preventing.
Yeah, I work in process development, like research and development.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Kay,
Yeah.
it's great to have you here.
Yeah.
We brought you here. You know, one of the things that we get knocked for is that you guys don't have enough. I mean, you guys have content, but you guys don't have content for the ladies, and you don't answer anything for the ladies.
Why are you talking like
Yeah.
that?
Y'all
so-
low-key be cutting me off
Bro,
sometimes.
honestly,
but
I'm not gonna lie. The reason why I'm
Oh,
talking
yeah,
like this,
me.
bro, this mic
I
setup,
apologize,
shit got me
Kay, it will
feeling
not
like a
happen.
real radio.
I apologize, Kay. It will not happen again. I will not happen. It will not happen again. I
See, like, why the
apologize.
fuck you talking like that?
So
you see what I just said?
what'd
Nah,
you
what
say?
you say?
See, I was the only one that's paying attention, so you know I'm being sincere. You know I'm being sincere.
I said I love y'all, but y'all be cutting me off. The minute I said that, y'all niggas going full conversation,
I'm
and
the
I
only
look
one that
at
was
him
like
right
apologizing
here.
though.
Listen, we believe in women rights, though.
Absolutely.
I was apologizing to you when they were doing
When
it.
you
We
replay the
apologize.
camera, you're gonna see my face go.
My fault.
We
Kay.
apologize,
We
Kay.
apologize.
But we love that the fact that you're here, and at the end of the day, most importantly, we decided to give you a segment. Ask any questions to us that you may have, and
I'm nervous for these questions.
I am.
Yo, hand those straight.
I
I'm not
don't
that
know.
You don't see
I'm
his
a
face. He
little-
sounds like he's on a
He's
first date.
shook.
I'm nervous
be
about
asking
I'm
these
a little
questions.
nervous for these
Kay be
questions.
asking the
I'm
good
actually,
questions.
I did okay this time around.
All right. So
I feel like people were really curious last
yeah.
episode.
Yeah, and
Nigga, childhood, they
it's
curious.
great to see that like the listeners. We got a lot of great reviews, and I think A lot of
They
it had
did
to
say
do
it was
with you being
long,
on.
but we're
It
It was
long as
long.
hell.
It was okay.
We on it.
Pause.
We on it. We
yeah,
on
it's
it.
okay.
And that's why we try to break it down for y'all in the part 1 and 2. But Kay,
I am also gonna keep it like kind of like, is it PG-13 or PG-18?
you can.
Oh,
Kay,
this is-
I'm
this
not
is
gonna be
PG-13.
asked
Whatever
you
about.
want.
This is a
Oh,
free
really?
space.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
do whatever you
We're
want.
free space. Yeah, it's a
So
free
long
space.
as it's not.
This one like
crazy.
wants me to ask the crazy
This
questions.
one,
This is a
yeah,
free
Yo.
space.
He's like leaning in.
This
He
is a
don't
free
know,
space,
though. He-
yo.
He don't know how crazy it can get.
A free space.
Nah,
You should have seen us on IG.
Who on IG?
Oh, you didn't know like we had like these IG lives?
Oh, I be on them.
Oh, demon time. You should have seen us.
Wow. Those are a couple months.
Handle.
But it's interesting. I wish Snapchat had live because if
Curve.
Snapchat had live, then
Yeah,
it
that
would
shit
be
would
like,
Would have
different.
been popping, huh?
yeah, it would have
Listen,
been crazy.
that was a dark time in human history.
Never forget
IG
it. Though.
Live?
It was a great era.
That
It was a great era.
That was
low
fun
key.
while it lasted. No cap.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, we do.
But,
we do this for the viewers, man. You know,
Kay.
anything to keep y'all entertained.
Talk to us.
So
K
I didn't
segment.
have any thought provoking.
We got to do like a
questions.
drum roll for K.
Okay, well, so we'll insert the drum roll here and I'll stop. All right, but I'm saying this time around, I usually like base my questions off like what happened this week, but this week was super dry. I didn't really do anything.
okay.
So I had to randomly think of stuff.
All right, talk to me.
So
The random questions that
no,
be the
it's
worst
not
ones
even
too.
that crazy. Question. Well, I have 3, so I narrowed it down to 3.
Okay, we do the theme of 4.
Oh, you want 4? Oh,
Yeah.
then I'll do 4.
Yeah, you
I
do
have
4.
a whole list,
Yeah, we
but
do the
I'm gonna
theme
do
of
4.
4.
All right.
Come on, go ahead.
Question 1. It's super smooth.
You on? It's your time.
Love languages. What is your love language?
Love language.
So
Can
there
we-
is-
can
Mine
we
is
pull up?
mad
Let me
easy.
pull up.
Yeah, pull them
No,
up.
Invisible Man, pull up the love languages. The 5
I
love
say
languages.
this because the last podcast we had, we talked about finances.
Correct.
And a lot of people were like, oh, like, your love language must be gifts and, like, money and stuff like that. And I said,
They
I
came
said,
at
you know,
you.
I never actually thought of it.
Okay, that's
but-
another way of them calling you a gold digger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo.
But I wasn't mad. I was like, okay.
Pull 'em up.
I don't know.
So
But
the-
this isn't about me. I'm curious to see what y'all
So the
think.
5 love languages are Invisible Man. Speak up.
Acts of service,
Acts of service
receiving gifts,
Okay.
quality time,
Okay.
and physical touch.
and physical. Got it.
I thought there was 5 though.
There's 5.
Is there words of affirmation? Did
Words
you
of
say that?
affirmation is one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Words of affirmation.
So what do you think?
I definitely would say physical touch. Yeah.
You're
yeah.
trash, bro.
Yeah,
Such a
that's-
nigga.
Yeah, that's me.
You gotta satisfy the biological urges, you know.
Urges, like we said last time.
So physical touch, giggity, and I think
Why?
physical touch. Why? I just like to be.
I did that on purpose.
Set him up.
I knew you would say that.
just, you know.
Because niggas always use the word in the definition
I like-
instead of like
I
just switching.
I like feeling.
That was slick.
So
that was
physical
slick.
touch, and then I would definitely say, what was the other one? Words of
Words of
affirmation,
Words of
and then what else?
affirmation, Acts of service, quality time, and
gifts.
gifts.
Acts of service. Acts of service is what?
Like, I would like it if you pumped my gas without me telling you.
Yeah, like doing,
Like doing
Acts of
stuff,
service
for
stuff for
somebody.
people.
Acts
Like,
of service
oh,
for
wow.
sure.
Yeah.
Act of service. So
And-
mind reading. Oh shit.
Only because I think with acts of service is like, for me, the way my brain works, I think about like if I'm with you in a relationship and we're like really together, right? And I really be thinking like, okay, if I'm not here and I have children, can you take care of my children? And I think when people do acts of services, it speaks to the character of the type of person that they are. And that's how I judge people. I don't judge people based off what they say. I judge people based off what they do. And that goes not just with in a relationship, but just with friends as well. So like I'll know like the type of person you are, not based off what you do for me, but how you treat others and the services you do for others.
Yeah.
And how you do things for me.
Insert
So,
snaps,
yeah.
please. Insert snaps.
That's just me. That's just me.
I
though.
like that.
Yeah.
That's good. G.
Oh yeah. Damn. Why do I always gotta be that guy? That controversial guy.
Yeah, speak
You're
up.
gonna say
I don't think maybe I still need to learn about this. But
Uh-huh.
I don't think I fit in any of those particular things.
so. What
per
is
se.
it that you like?
I feel like I just.
You definitely have a love language.
Yeah,
just
you
don't
have
know.
to.
So
You
if,
just don't know.
if I had one, it would be making money together. I think, like making
What
money
would
with
that
my
be?
with my partner, like making money
So
with my
partnership
girl.
is your love language, even though that's not one, but you're thinking.
quality
Yeah,
time.
yeah, because
Yeah. So quality time. Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, that would be quality time.
Oh, I
I'd
guess,
put that
yeah.
I told you,
Yeah.
you got a box. You just got
Yeah.
to know which one.
I mean,
you
he
like.
doesn't have to fit in a box because it
Because
doesn't
in my
sound.
mind, right? In my mind, the way I saw these love languages is kind of like how people want to be treated, and people want to be treated in all kinds of ways that don't necessarily fit those 5. Because in my mind, I'm like, these are kind of essential needs.
Think about it.
You know what I'm
as,
trying to say?
think about it as out of those 5, what makes you feel good? Like
The best,
The
yeah.
best.
Getting money,
Yeah.
man. Like getting
That's
money
no
with my.
That's not an option.
But I'm the
time.
goal.
See,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, other than that, I feel like
But wait, do you date a lot?
I've not dated like
That's why.
that much.
But the
dating.
thing
Why?
is, he says that because there's ways that you like to receive it and there's ways that you like to give it. Like,
Yeah.
I love to give.
like to give
But
it.
if someone
Correct.
gives me one, I'm like I would like to show affection towards someone, but the minute someone tries to give me a
Kay
hug,
trying
I'm
to
like,
de-brand. Look at Kay trying to
Oh.
de-brand. She trying to rebrand on the
I
pod.
see
Talk
that.
about
I see that.
when someone gives me a gift, I'll be like, Kay
no,
last
I
week.
just get awkward. I'm like,
Why'd you
avocado.
Kay last week said?
thanks.
Kay last week said.
It's just what I wanted.
Oh, I
Kay last
see.
week. Kay last week said, "Man, I gotta run up that bill."
Only because he said he was a conservative and cared about money.
There
So of
we
course
go.
I ran up that bill. Fuck him.
dead.
That was the worst day.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, I'm not even.
Yeah,
gonna
I
go
mean, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe I have to think about this a lot more. But yeah, like with me, it's about being able to create a comfortable space with my partner. Whether there's like especially I would like it through like financial security.
Yeah, quality time, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, so I guess that's what it is. But in my mind, the love languages have always played out like
like
any-
zodiac signs. No one really cares.
anybody likes any of those.
Well,
five.
that's the
you know what I
that's
mean.
the
Any of
point.
those
Yeah.
5. You don't really have
It's-
one. You know what
No,
I'm
Invisible
saying?
Man.
it's not one or two that I have. It's all of them, but you normally put them in order of which ones you do want like the
Yeah,
most.
exactly. So it's not just one.
It's not
Like,
just
you
one
like
or
pick
two you
one.
choose. It's like, oh, this one's more important to me. This is number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. This is number 4. This is number 5.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, maybe I have to think about it. and
Think
look
about
at
it,
this.
yeah.
I
You
it
just like partnership.
Yeah,
That's
to
your
me,
thing.
it was just like
To
I'm like,
me, it's like quality time would be number 1 for you.
yeah. I thought like to me, these are like kind of essentials. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every human being like wants that. And I don't think like at different times in your life it might change, or at different moments it might change. You know what I mean? Not necessarily like you like this and this is what you like. You know what I'm trying to say?
I think I'll always like physical touch. But
Facts.
Endo,
Satisfying your
yours.
biological
yeah,
needs.
okay. For me, yeah, number 1, physical touch. Number
wow.
2, number
Yo,
2.
My man said it
I said
casual.
whore.
I mean, it's
real
what it
niggas.
is, bro.
You feel me?
Number 2 would probably be quality time. Number 3,
Yeah, he does go on dates.
acts
He
of
do.
service. Number 4.
No, I think did she say
Just
just
pick
two?
one and say why.
She said
Pick 1
just
to 2,
two?
say why.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you said physical touch
Physical
is
touch,
one.
yep.
'Cause
Easy
Why?
one, easy
I
one.
like to, like my gooch lick, nigga. What the fuck?
Gooch.
And number 2, quality time. I say quality time because like even if like even if I'm not touching you, I like to be around you. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I like the presence of other people like around me.
Yeah,
You know
that
what I
makes
mean?
always
sense.
outside.
Yeah. Hence
That
why
makes
I'm
sense.
always outside.
Yo,
I think
I
it's.
have a question.
I think it's. Hold on, I'm gonna get to your question. I think it's funny because like quality time is. I think it's because of probably the household that I was raised in. Like, I'm one of those people. Like, I don't gotta be around you all the time. When I am around you, I love being around you. But I don't like. It's not something that I need, and the reason why is because like. When you get to a point when you're with somebody and you're in love with somebody, I don't feel like that's something that has to be said or done every
Right.
day.
Yep,
you don't
It's
need to
like
do
it's
that.
understood between us,
Right.
right? And I
This
think
is true.
That's how I am.
For some women, it's
need
some
it.
women and men.
They need
that's tough. They need that, right? And I think probably as a relationship person, that is where I fall short. It is definitely something that I should work on.
Yeah. You're right. I think I have the same problem.
Absolutely
Yeah,
right.
yeah. He's right. Yo, I had the question. So when you guys were saying what you did, so you guys are talking about now, right? So you still dating like even with COVID, bro? like you're going hard, like even with COVID, bro.
Nigga exposing this thing.
like when y'all asked, I was like, yeah.
Well, let me tell you,
ever
this,
since-
before I went on my date, I did get COVID tested. Just because.
I mean,
Oh, so
yeah,
you-
for
oh,
sure.
because
That's
now
okay.
we got to worry about like.
I mean,
Damn, y'all
we-
going
we
hard.
And
we all
COVID.
being safe, but nigga, COVID's not gonna stop the dating.
Yeah, like I mean,
people been finding love.
I mean, like
in
ever
pandemic.
since like when COVID came, like I put the dating thing on, you know,
You
on,
here,
on
aren't you?
ice, but yeah, but like I put the
Listen,
dating thing on
man.
ice. But here, you know,
Hey,
here it's essential. I
For
gotta
time purposes, Kay, please, next question.
All right, that brings me into my second question. Are you guys going on dates for the sake of going on dates, or are you going on dates just to hook up?
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Well,
damn.
This is not a question for me, so I'll leave it to Gibbs. I'll leave it to Gibbs and Essa.
You can still go on
like,
dates.
I can't.
You can still go on
That can't.
That
You
nigga
can't
can't
have
go on
any
dates,
friends.
bro.
Yeah.
You can
Nah.
go. You can still go on dates with a significant
I'm
other.
dated out. I'm dated out. I'm dated
And
out.
that defeats the purpose of the
Thank
question.
you.
Exactly.
So
Gibbs,
since you don't want to answer,
Gibbs
let me
and
have you
Endo.
go first.
Yeah. Definitely, man. I mean, granted, I said
Which
with
one?
COVID.
Are you going on dates to go on dates? Or are you going on dates just
Take
to hook
COVID
up?
out of it.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
COVID
yeah.
aside, bro.
So am I going on dates? Just gonna go on dates to hook up?
Because I know a lot of men can just but instead they will waste your time and take you on dates, and then
So is that what you're doing, bro?
hook
You're
up.
luring women out to dates
see-
to fuck?
But,
No.
like, what are you
That's
doing?
crazy.
so I'm not taking women on dates to do that. But if it happens, it happens. You know.
Oh, this nigga
But you, in
lying.
your head, you knew that that's
In
what you
my
wanted.
head, I don't go in there with an expectation. In my head, it's kind of like, okay, we're talking. You know, what I'm trying to say, like, I find it that there's a person that I can go further with. We do that. If I find it that it's not, and that happens
Go
to be part of
further.
it,
So
then,
you-
you know.
So are you a straightforward person? If you just want to hook up, are you gonna ask her, or are you gonna go and make her go on a date?
And I think I said this, you know.
You did say that. You
Like
did. You
back
said,
back
if
in the
I'm
day.
trying to fuck, I'm just trying to
back
fuck.
in the day. Back
Okay.
in the day, yeah. Back in the day, I just be like, okay, you know, go on a few dates with you and let you know my motives. Like, you know, I'll do it in a smooth way, but I'll let you know. Like,
But
you
women
know,
be lying about that shit.
Yeah,
though.
women be lying. Like, and when you're honest, you know, when you're on, and that's why you guys are saying, "Oh, you're being conniving." I'm not. I'm like making room to be able to tell you, like, yo, you know, this is what the
Making
deal
room.
is. This
Yo,
what the
this
deal
nigga
is.
said
Like,
I'm
you know what I'm
making
trying to say?
room
To tell you. I'm making room to tell you, like, this is what the deal is. Like, you know, what I'm trying to say, like, I'm a nice dude, but. You
I'm
just-
also
It
trying to
said
fuck.
but.
I'm a nice-
It's supposed to say
I'm a nice
and. I'm a
guy.
nice dude and. Because when you
I'm
say
a nice
but,
dude.
you
I'm a nice dude,
invalidate what
and
you just said.
and I'm trying to satisfy
My biological.
my biological
needs.
urges.
Got it.
And the thing is, like, I can't take any more responsibility other than that. You know what I'm trying to say? If you want to chat it up sometime, it's cool. But with that said, yeah, like now you know, in my more adult life, I go on dates not expecting like, oh, I'm gonna smash or I'm gonna take it for, you know what I'm trying to say? It's kind of like I'm gonna date the person.
When was
If-
your last date?
A couple of months ago.
Where'd you take her or him?
It was just a walk because this is like kind of like the COVID thing.
Oh, you went on a walk?
There's
Oh,
nothing-
that's
there's nothing-
how
there's nothing-
romantic.
So-
There's nothing open.
So what happened to them?
Damn, I feel like I'm being exposed.
Yeah, what
right now.
happened, bro?
I mean,
Did you fuck?
there's still text
You better
back
speak
and
up,
forth.
brother.
There's still
What'd you
text
say?
back and forth. You know what I'm trying to say? But like,
Speak up, nigga. Speak up,
there's
nigga.
still text back
You
and
better
forth.
speak-
You know, but I you know, if the person's gonna
Over
know,
here,
you
broke
know,
five,
Okay,
broke
if they're
five.
listening, you don't have to talk.
kinda,
All right, they're listening. Next.
Handle.
Yeah. So the question was,
Are you
are we
going
going
on
on dates
dates?
just to fuck, or going on dates because you want to go on?
Gonna go on a date.
Well, for me, I actually enjoy going on dates.
she
First
knows
of
what's
all,
up.
anytime a
She-
nigga answers some question, say for me, you know that nigga lying.
No, I'm not even lying. Like I enjoy.
Yo, where my man
I-
looking fresh every
This
day,
is
Me
bro?
and Kurt were both looking at Hendo
But
like,
this is part of my love language, though. Too. I was literally just saying quality time. Like
Yeah.
I actually
But that's
enjoy going
love
on.
language. You
I-
have to be in love with that person.
No, that's
or have
not
love
true. That is
for that
absolutely
it don't have to be
true.
romantic love. It could be like
No.
friendship
Have love. I said
Yeah.
have love.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
in love and have love.
Two different things.
I feel like my
Yes,
hair
but
looks
what I'm
crazy.
saying is at the end of the day, the emotion of love is there.
Oh.
And what I mean by that is, if I'm just trying to fuck, right, and I'm taking you out on a date, I have to actually like you.
Absolutely.
Right?
I'm not going. But that's the thing. I'm not taking anyone on a date that I don't like.
So you're saying the
Yeah, of
date is
course.
to vibe, and if it ends up happening, it ends up happening.
Exactly. Because
Okay.
if I'm
So
just,
why you
if
didn't
I'm
do
that?
just trying to
That's fair.
fuck because y'all didn't let me finish. If I'm just trying to
Look at him
Did she?
aggressive, cheeky.
If I'm just trying to fuck, like we're not going on no date.
Oh snap! Oh damn!
Hey, listen.
No,
if-
no,
if
making
you-
a
if-
room.
That means you
listen.
just don't like her enough to want to vibe with
Listen,
her.
if you
No
fuck,
making a
So why are you
there.
fucking her?
if you
No,
fuck
make it
Endo
look good.
before,
Don't mean that she has a good personality.
Hold on,
Because the
wait a
man
minute.
is trying to satisfy
His biological-
Exactly.
wait a minute, wait a
biological
minute.
urges.
If you fucked Endo before, just know
nigga's wild.
you was just trying to fuck. And you
But
ain't got
if
no
he took
date.
you out, but if he took you out,
He like you.
That means he vibes
It's
with you.
it says
But
something
it-
else.
Which is absolutely okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
But I'm not gonna lie. I like restaurant culture. So you know, I'll take you. I'll take you. It's
it's
cool.
not yeah.
Okay,
bro.
next
Take-
question.
I'm going on a date, bro, because I fuck
Y'all are
with you.
very concerning, but it's okay.
You said, yo. That's the answer you expected me to say.
I was waiting for it. Alrighty. Anyways, body count.
That was tricky. Oh, yo.
Body counts?
I'm not
That's-
asking what it is.
Okay,
I'm
all right,
asking how
let's
do we
see.
feel about that?
Oh,
Like, is
I'm
there
a-
a cap?
Oh.
I
How
said
do
this.
you-
I
that
said
cap?
this season 1, episode
Let me have
1.
him go first.
Yeah, I said that too,
K,
actually.
K, I'm gonna keep it straight with you, straight shooter. I've always been this way,
Yeah.
and some women hate it. I don't care what a woman's body count is,
Thank you.
and the reason why I don't care is as I've gotten older, I've understood that by the time a shorty's like 25 to 28, a lot has happened.
Yeah.
Like you can't expect you're out here as a man. And some niggas probably hear this
double
like this
standard
nigga sound
thing,
like
bro.
a simp.
Yep.
But you
nigga's a
can't be
simp.
out here as a man. You like
X, Y, and Z.
X, Y, and Z. You fucking, and then you be thinking like, oh yeah, she was just chilling the whole time.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm not saying that doesn't happen, but what I'm saying though is, in all reality, with the world that we live in, most women by the age of
Especially
25 have had a lot of sex before.
Yeah.
25 and up, they've had a lot of sex before. So
real.
I'm not gonna sit there. I feel like that's the dumbest question a nigga
I would
could
never
ask.
ask a
What's your
shorty
body count? There's certain questions I
That's
live by
just
this policy.
insecure, man. That's just so insecure.
Yeah. So to answer your question, Kay, keep it brief. I don't give a damn what a shorty's body
Yeah,
count
that's
is.
so
If
insecure.
you're a good shorty, you're doing your thing.
Now,
is
my
what it is.
follow
Gone,
up
gone.
is, do you care who? Like, I'm saying, like, there are a lot of people I know that wouldn't date somebody that they know.
Again-
Somebody they know has hooked up with. Like, say, like, I wouldn't date you because I know you hooked up with Victoria.
Again,
Man, I
insecure.
don't give a
So
fuck.
It's
sometimes it
insecurity.
don't be the body count number. It'd be like
Who it
It's
was.
like
So sometimes
I don't care.
So sometimes
You don't
it'd be
care, okay.
insecurity or insecurity is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well,
don't care.
if it's like a good friend of mine, like
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean,
you know,
let me
like-
take
Yeah,
that back.
there's rules.
That I
Right,
do
yeah.
care.
Yeah, like
If it's like
of course, that's human.
you
That's
were with
human.
my man,
using my man's, like I'm not.
I can't do that.
No,
I don't even
that's
see you.
human.
Right at
like
that point, I don't see you. I don't care
see
how
you.
good you look.
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't
look
see
at
you.
You're invisible. You're like
Right.
you're like do behind the camera. But here's the thing, like it's
so. Answer part 1 and then part 2.
so part one. The part one was like what? Like
Do you care?
I don't care about body count. Why do you have to care? Like I don't care about it. Why is Curb laughing so hard?
I'm curious because when I said the word body count, you freaked out.
No, so
It's
you're gonna
good.
ask us what our body count was. I'm like, oh, you're gonna put us on blast, like.
Is it a lot?
But see, you can't. I'm trying to say like this in private. Like you're gonna ask us about that, put us on blast.
Only
like that,
because you
like-
freaked out.
Because I thought you were
I'm
gonna
like,
ask me what my
damn.
body count is. Like that's
And
kind
it
of.
sounded like you should have been
Do you care?
concerned.
What?
Do you care?
I don't
about
care. I
my
don't
body
care. And again, back on season 1, I said this too. Like
You don't
I don't.
care.
So here's my thing. The reason why I don't care. Before I met the person, they didn't even exist. So now that I met them, whatever like whoever they are starts from the moment that I met them.
Right.
So it's like if I'm so concerned about before I met them, like how insecure can you be? Like
I agree.
You know what I'm trying to say? You're a human being too. You're moving through our lives. They don't know what you've done. You know what I'm trying to say? So if you meet them, you have to judge it from the time that you meet them.
Met them. I agree.
And the thing is like if their body count has had, a negative impact on them, it will show. If it didn't, it will show. And even if it shows, it's up to you and
To
what
just
you
move forward, yeah.
and
I
what you're
definitely
gonna do
agree.
with it.
I
you know?
definitely agree with that.
And doesn't matter who. I mean, if it's a friend of mine, I believe that there's certain insecurities that
Because
are
I know y'all niggas have Eskimo brothers up the ass. So that's why I'm confused.
right.
CK?
So
I'm confused. Y'all be sharing.
so here's the thing,
CK?
like.
But it's different when if it's somebody
If it's
that
the
I'm-
homie, you know what I'm trying to say?
If it's somebody, well, it's not the homie. If it's somebody that I'm dating,
Like dating,
like if it's someone that you just had relations with,
Yeah.
and after that it's like
it was whatever.
whatever
Oh,
we
so
dropped
you don't
off,
care
that's
for that
different.
way.
No.
But if it's
Oh,
if
okay.
it's like
If
my
that was your
man's
girlfriend-
girlfriend,
Oh, if it's
no,
girlfriend,
no,
you
no.
care.
Yes,
You would not
absolutely.
touch.
Yeah.
Absolutely
If it was
not.
somebody
But I don't
your
even
boy
see.
just
Listen,
Yeah.
all the
had
homies
intercourse
out
with,
there.
that's
Let me
what
tell
you
y'all something.
and I've been in that
You got a
situation
girl, I
before,
don't even
actually.
see your girl,
Nope.
nigga. And your girl's one of the homies, nigga.
and I've been in that situation before too, where like I told the girl, I was like, hey, you've dated my friend. You know what I'm trying to say? You've dated him. It wasn't like you had a serious relationship. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, what does that speak of about you and about me? So
Yeah.
like the whole time you were dating them, were you actually really in a relationship, or were you the
Yeah.
whole time looking at me?
Plotting,
You know what I'm trying to say? Or was I doing the same thing? And I told them,
Correct.
I'm like, and they were like, oh well, just because it didn't work with your friend doesn't mean
It can't work with me.
Some girls are manipulative.
I'm
They're-
not gonna hold you. I know a couple Quran groups that be sharing it.
You
Yeah,
see
and
that?
I
Good.
told her,
You see that?
I told her, I'm like,
Just saying.
I
So
told
if
her
you're
I'm-
listening, that's what I'm talking
I told her straight up, I'm like, if we date, we do this, we get in a relationship or whatever, it becomes serious. You know, it means like maybe I don't really respect the friendship I have with the dude. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Because they sincerely dated you, they have intimate moments with you and stuff like that. And for them to see us all the time together, and that aside too, like now it's like this weird three-way thing where they also kind of have an inside look to our intimacy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm trying to
for sure.
say. So it's like,
I think that's weird.
yeah,
That's very
nasty.
weird.
It's toxic.
when some dude always has an insight to my intimacy, like, you know, something happens and like,
It's like, I know
oh, they're like,
your
yeah,
girl does that trick.
Yeah,
with,
I know
no.
Sandy.
I know how
Sandy.
she
I know
be.
how she put it
Oh,
down.
she
I
did
know how
that.
she, I know how
yeah.
she be putting it down.
Oh yeah, she did that with me too,
Right,
nigga.
yeah, so like,
Yeah, she always acting up. I
yeah.
know.
So if it's like that, no.
Oh,
but,
her mom's again, right? Yeah, I know.
yeah, if it's like that, yeah. If it's like that, I'd be like, nah. Which I've been in there before, and I was like, no. But if it's like some dude I used to see at UMass on campus or something like that, hey, what's up? And I go my way, I'll date the girl.
But never,
If I like
never one of the homies. But, but yeah. Kay, final question and for
Yo,
time
Handle,
purposes.
did you answer?
Oh, Handle. Did
I think
Handle?
I did. I
Did
think
you
I
answer?
did.
You did,
Yeah,
yeah, I
Handle
think you
did
did, but
answer.
it wasn't in order. Alrighty, last question is more of it's a simple question, but what are the qualities you look for or the traits you see in a person, in a partner, a friendship, or anything?
Friendship. Oh, number.
We'll do friendship for you.
Friendship. Nah, number one thing in a friendship, I don't know, it's just because the way I was raised, loyalty, for sure.
Damn, I hope you guys
Loyalty
aren't
over
going to say that.
anything.
'cause
I
if you're
literally was
gonna,
gonna
okay,
say
we're not
that.
going to do that question then. What are the top 2 rules you live by?
I'll jump in.
You want to do it? Okay.
No, I'm saying like he said loyalty. I mean, I feel like that's what friendship is about, right? Loyalty. But
Ooh, you'd be surprised, but yeah.
for me, someone that's not insecure because it leads to jealousy.
You know, I don't like that
Like-
word.
What?
Insecure.
Insecure?
I think
Everybody has insecurity.
I just don't like that word.
And that's why I told you like there's a context where insecurity can be a positive thing. Like for instance, someone dated a girl that you really like, a friend of yours that's a closer friend. You know what I'm trying to say? You're gonna
Yeah.
be insecure being with a girl because like I'm saying, they've had an end to your intimacy. They can see what's going on, and that's a positive insecurity. That's not like a negative insecurity that destroys the person.
That leads to jealousy.
Right.
and
But the
resent.
insecurity I'm talking about with dudes is like, yo, dude, in the past, it's like a friend of yours, but maybe because you're accomplishing certain things or you
Not the homie
you
no
know what I
more,
mean?
cuz.
You go into certain crowds and people react a certain way, and all of a sudden it's like they be hating.
Yeah.
Like you show up somewhere and they'll be like talking indirectly when there's a crowd.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, correct.
I usually don't say I hate people like that. Like I just
You
like,
hate that trait in them people.
like
Yeah.
straight bitch. Like
Yeah,
why
yeah,
are
yeah.
you doing that?
No, I
Like-
agree. I agree. I
Like
agree.
why are you doing that,
Invisible
bro?
Man's even laughing.
Yeah, like why
Nah,
are
I
you doing
agree.
that? Like you're a straight bitch. Like
and I think the other thing too, Kay, to answer your question, I know you said the number one thing. The number two thing that I look for in a person, I think this goes anywhere, is for them to genuinely be a good person.
Yeah.
I have friends that even though we'll joke and everything, I'll be like, yo, y'all the fakest niggas I know, or whatever. it'd be good jokes. Shout out to the twins. Emily, we love you. But like one thing that I know about those guys is those are my guys they'll probably be my guys and as well. Like those are my circle for life. Keem, shout out Keemy. That's my circle for life, right?
wow, you didn't mention me. Wow.
Gids. You know, Gids love Gids. Come on. But yeah, like
always
those
does that.
are my guys, right? So like one thing about them is that all of them are genuinely good people.
Mm-hmm.
Like they make tough decisions and everything like that. They make cold decisions, but they're genuinely good people. And I think that's hard to come around nowadays when you meet people that are genuinely good people. So that's what I look for in friendships, for sure.
Yeah.
To close,
To close.
what's the thing you live by? Like, what's a quote you live by? A rule of life?
Rule of life, it's gonna sound cliche and cheesy, but I'm always of the mindset of like, why not? Like anything I aspire to do, anything I want to be, I always tell myself like, why couldn't I do it? Like
Okay.
that's my shit.
That's inspirational. G?
Damn, there's so many.
I know. I feel like you're a man of like a lot of words. That
I know,
worries
right?
me.
Yeah. It worries you, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always thinking, I'm always reading and shit. It does that to you. I don't know.
Okay.
Like you're only here to add on.
Yeah.
You're only here to add on. Add
Just
put
to
things
add
sure.
on. I like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're only here to add on. That's how I live my life. Like even in career decisions, everything I do, like I think to myself, what am I adding on? Like what's the good that
What's
I'm
next?
adding on?
Yeah.
Handle.
Something I live by?
Or like a quote you think of on the daily.
Probably work hard, play hard.
This nigga's such a fucking
Right.
nigga went into the
I'm
Dick's
thinking
Sporting
like-
Goods and saw that shit.
Work hard,
I thought
play
you was
hard.
gonna be like EA Sports
This
to
is
the
the
game.
nigga that be going on dates.
Yo, but think about it, bro. Like we on this earth for we don't know when we're gonna leave. Like
You know what my quote is.
you know
I say
that?
this
If
all the
we-
time.
So ball hard.
if we waste
Ball
if we
hard.
spending most of our lives just worrying about making money and like stressing ourselves about everyday life, like you're not gonna enjoy it. You're not gonna enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
You're gonna find out when you get to a certain age, you're gonna miss out on a lot of shit that you wish you could have done.
Here for a real short
Right.
capacity.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So like work hard, play harder.
Yeah, I mean, whichever way you want to look at it. But my thing is, if you're gonna work hard, you have to give yourself, some enjoyment at the
Leisurely
same
time.
time.
Yeah,
at
for
the
sure.
same at the same time.
You
Like,
got to ball.
Enjoy it.
yeah.
Ball hard.
It's good. It's a good message. And I think that's where we're gonna close things off. I wanted to say, real quick.
Why this nigga talking like this,
I'm
bro?
out here. I'm
It's
out
because we
here.
got the
Always
fucking mics.
scheming.
I want to say real
think
quick
the
though.
mic is empowering
like-
me. He's getting to radio voice.
Shout out Chelsea real quick. You know what I'm saying? For the people at home. Real cool. I just want to shout out my cousin. Get me this jersey. Chelsea ain't lost since. You heard me?
I hope they lose.
I feel like niggas think liking sports is a personality trait.
It might be.
I'm like,
No,
Is
but
it?
I also wanted to give a shout out to and my sister. She's running a little foundation right now, and it's actually a fundraiser. Oh, no, is it a fundraiser?
oh my God, she just celebrated a birthday too. So
Yes,
happy
she
belated.
did. Yes, she did. Happy belated. She's an old woman now, at the age of 26.
You do not give a woman's age out like that.
Well, she put it
She
on.
posted,
she did?
posted it everywhere.
Yeah,
so.
okay.
She posted it
Wait,
everywhere.
Fine.
still doing that?
Yes.
But
Oh,
wanted
snap.
to give a shout out to Lending a Helping Hand. It's a fundraiser that she's currently running right now. It's a nonprofit. It's the St. E's Foundation presents Lending a Helping Hand. It's going on from November 1st to the 23rd, and you can call them if you want more contact information or anything like that. You can reach them at 617-755-5069. So if you didn't hear that, because I'm not going to say it again, you can run it back and listen.
Yes.
But yeah, give donations. The Cash App is there. It's legit. It's really going on. I'm really proud of her for doing this, and I told her I'd give her a shout out and look out for a post on that. Anything black business, anything like that, people want to shout out, give a quick shout out to while we wrapping up here.
Because I'm wearing a shirt today. Shout out to King Collins, DJ King Collins on Instagram for the merch.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Dior Chester, Boston. If you're from the Boston area, you probably starting to see a lot of these shirts, circulating around. Real cool dude. Hit him up if you want one. Appreciate the merch.
We have
Perfect.
Ernsley's Oakhaven. Instagram.
Give that shout out. Yeah.
Shout out to Ernsley.
Shout
and
out
I
to
usually
Ernsley.
have my hoodie, but it's
Good
scorching
homie.
hot.
Really,
so I'm
really
not
good
wearing
homie.
it.
And the cousin-in-law,
Who is that?
Ernst.
Oh, that's your cousin?
He's gonna be my cousin-in-law. Once his cousin,
Oh, can I be your
Fiorentina.
+1 to the wedding?
Oh yeah.
I think Yaya has that.
Oh, wow.
You forgot this man is unofficially married.
No.
You're right.
No, but she, so she's Ernsley's cousin, so that's gonna
that's
be my
cool.
cousin-in-law.
Okay.
And a great addition to the family, Oakhaven, and
Yes.
I'm really happy to see what it's become. Shout out to Ernst on that. Gids, any black business or any entrepreneur shit?
No, I don't have any. So I'll pass it to Kay.
I already said mine.
She said
but
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Oakhaven. So that's all we have for today.
I have a question that has been bothering me. Like, because it's been on my mind. I gotta ask this before the session is over.
You're worrying me.
No, I gotta ask this. What have you guys been working on? Because we're talking about relationships, but just jump in. What have you guys been working on like lately in terms of like being in relationships? What is one thing that you found about yourself that you're working on?
That's for me the quality time for sure.
I think communication.
I'm just trying to find out. Yeah.
Communication for me.
Oh,
Kid on dates.
Oh.
Thank you.
Kid on dates.
But
Yeah.
want to give a shout out. Oh, shout out to my mama too. She came back from Haiti. Mama. After like spending a year in Haiti, she
came
honestly
back to
she
all
could
this
have came
madness,
back.
bro.
Right.
You know what's funny? She could have came back a long time ago.
She said, nah,
but
fuck that.
she said, I live better in Haiti than I do in the US due to like COVID and everything. She's like, I don't want to just sit at home and be depressed and have to wear a mask everywhere. But She is back now to celebrate the holidays, so I'm happy about that. And yeah, that's all I have for today. Shout out to God, shout out to the loved ones, shout out to the people dealing with COVID. We know a couple. Shout out, not that we've had any contact with them, of course.
Nobody here.
But shout out to the people that are dealing with COVID. Prayers for them. Prayers for the family affected in regards to just COVID cases, medical bills. Obviously, that goes up. Shout out to the people that are in need and prayers for them as well.
Are you guys volunteering on Thanksgiving?
I might. This year, I might actually
I've
volunteer
done
on
it the
Thanksgiving.
last 3 years, but I don't know where I'm going this year.
I might be down to do
every
that.
year.
I never volunteered for Thanksgiving. I don't
Yeah.
It's mad. Like, it's a good feeling.
It's nice, right?
Yeah.
I do it every year.
I volunteered for other things like Christmas.
I think us as a podcast, we
I
should
don't
do
do
that.
Christmas.
What do you think, Gids?
I'm down.
Yeah,
we
I
got to
do-
find
I-
somewhere
I
to
do-
go.
I do it every year.
There's
Okay,
the
perfect.
YMCA in Cambridge.
Perfect. So
Okay.
we can
That's
do
kinda
that. We can donate, and throughout that time, we will remain as always. Can we time it? Can we time this thing?
Yeah.
Oh, how do you
I'll
do
do
it
it.
again? I can't do it.
So
You guys know I can't
so not the pistols that you had earlier. So now
it's
you're gonna
not
do
this.
now you're gonna do the James
Gotta
Bond.
do double
Ready?
James Bond.
As always,
do. You
remain.
have to point? Oh.
No, just this.
Are we smiling? Do we smile?
Jesus Christ, man. Like,
As always.
like she been here twice already before.
We get the show.
As always, remain
Tapped
tapped in. We out. Thank you for listening to episode 7, season 5, Then Therefore the podcast. Really appreciate the time if you made it this far. I know some people be like, oh, that shit's mad long, it's an hour. Nigga, that's the standard. So if you got a problem with it, take it up with your ass. No, just kidding. But seriously though, definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. Be on the lookout for next week. I got a feeling, hint, hint, Kay will be back. But we will see how that goes. No, I'm just kidding. Then Therefore the podcast, episode 7. Thank you for tuning in. Please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can find us at TTWFOURTHE podcast. And if you don't know how to spell that, then you shouldn't be listening to this podcast. No, just kidding. We're a very inclusive podcast. We love everybody. Be on the lookout next week for episode 8. Until then, though, as always, stay tapped in. Love.